Hi guys, Namaste. Wishing all a very happy 2020. Hope this year brings prosperity in every facet of your life. Now let's talk about why Navamsa. I think I've talked about this in one of my videos. I'm not exactly sure, but I wanted to do something very basic. Okay, to start off the kick of the year, I want to do something basic, but something by no means least important. In fact, it's just very important. Mainly, if you go for consultation, the astrologer would give two charts, one the D1 and the other one a D9. Okay, some don't. Okay, I sometimes omit the D9 chart for obvious reasons, because most of my clients are not technically sound. So what they just need is what are the predictions and stuff like that. But there are people who provide the D9. If you use computerized charts, it will actually give you all the divisional charts. All right, but why the question is why Navamsa is important. All right, so in this video I'm going to tell you, or rather to explain, and hopefully that you'll grasp the gist of what I'm going to tell you. Okay, now the D1 is the Rasi chart. All of us know that's the primary chart, the first division. D means division, right? The first division. And the D9 means obviously the ninth division, which means they dissect the D1 chart into 9 parts. Okay, and it's also called as Navamsa, right? Nava, 9, Amsa means division. All right. So why is it important? Why do you always need to check, or rather validate the D9? Validation means you check with something which is trustworthy, or something which has some kind of governance, right? It's like to make sure that your reading is correct. Yes, we look at the D1, but we'll always check with D9 if it's sort of matches with our prediction. Okay, so one would be thinking, right, D1 is the primary, looks like D9 has more importance, or else we would not be validating it against the D9 chart. So what is D1? D1 shows about your material, your physical or events which is going on, or which has happened in this birth, in this janma, in this life. Okay, now the D9 is the residual outcome of all your past lives. I'm going to repeat that again. The D9 chart is the residual outcome of all your past lives. Now, how many past lives we won't know. In all the past lives put together is the Navamsa chart. So, as you can see, it is so powerful. It has so much of information, right? Remember, now let's talk a little bit esoteric here. Okay, so the body that you see in front of the mirror is one of the 5 parts. We call it the sheath of Panchakosha, the 5 coverings of life. Okay, one of the deeper is the Shukshma Sharira. It happens to be the Atman, or the individual soul, right? So if you look at Prakash, this is not Prakash actually. There is something inside, something very something divine, something perpetual, something which is indestructible. Okay, that divinity within is what we call as Atman, or the individual soul, travels from life to life. Okay, it doesn't change. The body changes. Physical body changes. Okay, so the D1 is the physical body. Okay, to put it, I may not be correct by saying so, but then just to make sure that you understand the concept, I'm saying that the physical body, the thing that you do with your indriyas, your touch, smell, vision, hearing, and your ability to taste, and also your thinking, right? All these are part of the D1. All right, so which means predictions based on your career. Let's say if you ask, how's my love life is going to be, or how's my career life is going to be, we can always check the D1 because it is physical. Okay, now the D9, as I said, doesn't belong to the physical. It belongs to the Atman, the soul. That one has been traveling. It's been traversing and traveling and going through many birth, right? So it has more concrete information. It shows who you are in a very innate, in a very intrinsic level. It shows who you are in the deepest level. You can change your appearances, you can change your personality, you can behave differently. All right, that is the D1. That's fine. But the D9 is something that you cannot change. That is something which is pure, which is within the Atman. Right. So now you know the D9 is a residual outcome of all the past lives. Right. So if you, for example, if you ask, okay, what sort of material success I'm going to get? Right. Let's talk about the money part, the dana. Right. So we will check the D1 first. Okay, we'll check the second house, for savings, the 8th house for financial security, the 11th is house of gains, the 6th is house of debts and all that. So we check all that, fine. But then how do you know for sure that your true self is not involved in this? Of course, your Atma is involved here. Our life is not arbitrarily or something that we do it based on 100% free will. Yeah, free will is there. But there is an element of control. There is an element of, the laws of karma is in effect. So to be sure that the prediction is correct, we have to look at the Navamsa. The Navamsa will give us clear details because it probes to the Atman itself, the very soul itself. All right. So now it is such an important thing. Which someone asked me, so if we were to do past life analysis, what are the things that we need to do? So I tell them, okay, here's the thing. Past life analysis must be looked from the D1. They say you look at the 5th house, Purva, Punya and all that. Yeah, that's fine. But then the past life, if you want to have details, absolute details, look at the Navamsa chart. The Navamsa chart is accumulation of all your past lives. All right. So I hope I would have made sense a little bit on what the D9 means and why do we always refer back to D9. Because again, it shows the very true nature of oneself and not just the physical facet, but the true, like Prakash means the in its truest form. So we need to get that validation. Okay. So friends, I hope this would be somewhat informational or revealing perhaps. If it is, then I'll be very happy. And if you think that you want me to do a particular topic, just let me know and I'll be very happy to talk about it. So this year I'm thinking to do the kind of stuff because sometimes when I do real deep theories, there isn't much of interest. Perhaps there's some questions that some videos that you want me to do, right? So just please feel free to email me. All the details will be in the description section, or you can even leave a comment below and I'll definitely reply back to you. So thanks guys, and once again, a very happy 2020. May God bless all. Namaste.